I started this series of videos with a £5 thrift shop camera find, this Canon SureShot Supreme. The idea was to see how far I could go trading my way through various cameras on just this initial £5 outlay. My last trade was the 8th in the series and got me 2 compact Leicas and a rather garish red Olympus XA2. If you remember, I'd already sold the Leicas by the time I'd finished the review, but still had the XA2 left in hand to sell. It eventually sold for £131.78 after eBay fees, bringing the total for the lot, including the 50-odd quid that was left in the kitty, to £589.96. The next lot that caught my eye was a trio of SLRs, with an assortment of lenses, which I managed to snare for £424.96, leaving £165 in the kitty. The lot comprised of a Canon outfit, a Canon AV1, a Canon AE1, and a selection of 5 fairly unremarkable Canon FD lenses, a 35-80mm zoom, a 28mm f2.8, two 50mm f1.8s, and a 135mm f2.8, the standout item being the AE1, a decent manual SLR with a built-in shutter priority mode. Not my sort of thing personally, but quite popular nonetheless. The slightly more interesting outfit in the lot was this rather splendid Olympus OM-1N in its original box with papers, a boxed Zuiko 50mm f1.8 with boxed hood, a boxed Zuiko 135mm f3.5, and then a loose Zuiko uso-S 50mm f1.4 and a 28mm f2.8. What really surprised me was the condition. Everything was mint. I mean really mint, looking every bit the way it did when it was purchased in the early 80s. The metalwork all scratch-free and the optics all pristine. I've handled numerous Olympus OM cameras over the years. They're good little SLRs that tend to be noticeably smaller than the similar offerings from Canon and Nikon. Whilst they're fairly common, prices are on the rise. With all the original boxes and accompanying paperwork included, and in such good condition, I was sure this outfit was going to command a premium. Released in 1979, the OM-1N is compact, solid, with a nice bright viewfinder for focusing. Most importantly, it's fully manual, although it does have a built-in light meter that works off a now-defunct Mercury battery, although I'm sure a modern equivalent's available. One weird quirk is the aperture and shutter speed. They're both set using rings around the front of the camera. It takes a little getting used to, but it's fairly intuitive. I took it out for a test roll, mounted with the Zuiko uso-S 50mm f1.4, being very careful not to scratch anything. The f1.4 is a lovely lens, with a very natural look, decent sharpness and lovely soft bokeh. As with the camera body, it's remarkably compact for such a fast lens, a perfect everyday carry. Though I have no particular desire to own an SLR setup, I can honestly say that if I was going to, then this would probably be it, thanks to its small, practical size and that remarkable little 50mm f1.4. So I put everything on eBay and ended up selling the lot for £731.08 after eBay fees, which, with £165 left in the kitty, comes to £896.08. Not surprisingly, it was the minty OM-1N that brought home the bacon, selling for £177 after eBay fees, way above market when compared to loose or slightly used copies. The lesson here is if you plan on selling your camera at any point, always look to buy as mint a copy as you can and make sure you look after it. So it's time for an announcement. I started this project almost exactly a year ago, and this was the 9th trade in the series. I think it's only fitting that the next trade is the last. £5, 1 year, 10 trades. Let's see what my £896 ends up getting me.